Rumors are just rumors, but a strong showing here against Montez Ford could help turn those rumors into reality.
Michael, Corey, time to get your swag up.
And his opponent, representing the Street Profits from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 232 pounds, Montez Ford.
It's about to go down, and Montez Ford is about to unleash his aggression.
Corey, you agree, right? He's developed a sharper edge. He's improved his muscles.
I completely agree, not to mention his insane athleticism. Montez Ford brings superhero movies to real life.
Ford will drop you quick, he'll kiss the sky, and leave you in total disbelief.
Montez Ford walking in the rarefied air, holding tag team titles on every brand in WWE.
Unstoppable enthusiasm for competition.
Cup in hand, ready for a good time.
But will throw hands at any time.
With all the talk about presumptive draft picks and Triple H's cryptic messages, we might be forgetting about Montez Ford.
Good point, Corey. Montez is a former Royal Rumble winner who's coming back from injury. I'm sure he'd love to make his own statement about WWE's pecking order.
Both superstars have a lot on the line and a lot to say about it, and they will surely let their fists do the talking.
Into the side headlock here.
Boom! Bullseye with the drop kick.
Oh my, what a splash!
Tope Atomico.
Looking for the quick pin. Looking to steal one there, perhaps.
Not even a 2 count for him. Oh, missed connection.
Lining them up with a basement drop kick. What impact. He's got Ford here.
Brutal face buster.
He puts him into the corner. Boom. Drop kick. Could be thinking of high-risk offense here.
Uh-oh. Way too...
Diving moonsault! And the smile being wiped right off Ford's face there.
He knows this is a contact sport. Look out! Oh, man. Like a heat-seeking missile hit the target right on the mark.
Oh, gets put into the barricade.
Running Hurricane Rana. Agility like that is what can set you apart from the rest of the locker room. He might just be stalling for time here.
And hold on, are we looking at the prelude to the end of it all? Off the rope to the outside, Tope con Hilo.
And that takes so much skill to land with such accuracy.
It takes a whole lot of luck, too.
Whip back into the ring.
Vicious right forearm.
Oh my, a jumping DDT.
Absolutely planted. Big splash.
He almost got caught by that one. Running Hurricane Rana.
Fantastic. Pretty drop kick.
Devastating kick.
Gets out of the way of that one. Pushing their opponent all the way up. Sit out powerbomb.
Lights just went out.
And now the tables have somehow turned.
Jesus. Oh, watch this guy.
Crucifix. Well, there's more.
Rolling through like a
Rolling crucifix. I'm getting dizzy watching this.
cover.
He gets the kick out after the one.
Still gonna take a massive effort to keep him down.
And Tajiri finds its mark.
Oh, and it's reversed.
Montez is in a very vulnerable position here.
Oh, counters right into the breadbasket. What a punch. Looks like that really. And they're going shot for shot, blow for blow.
Boom! Two Titans trading strikes and refusing to back down.
Oh.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Ooh. Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up.
What impressive determination from both competitors. Keeping at each other no matter what. He's got him now.
Dropped right on their face.
Back elbow completely cuts them off.
Well-placed elbow to break up the maneuver.
Low drop kick hits the target.
Return fire from Montez Ford.
Reversal after reversal. These two have counters for days.
Talking some trash to their opponent, and then the face breaker.
Ford defenseless here. Picture perfect Falcon Arrow. Will that finish Montez? Caught with a jawbreaker.
Ford showing how much punishment he can withstand before getting his own offense in.
The U-turn Montez.
I think we're about to see a masterful pinning combination.
Oh, my.
Oh, wow. This could be a victory.
Hey, whoa, got it. Surprise pin gets the win.
Here is your winner, Terrible.
This man just showed why he's about to be drafted #1. He's got the talent, the drive, and the win here tonight.
And he certainly helped his cause, Saxton. Nothing's a sure thing until...
What a huge night we have on Raw with the start of the WWE Draft.
There's rumors this superstar will be staying on Raw as the top pick.
Well, it's not official yet, but it would be a solid choice by Adam Pearce.
I know there's a lot going on tonight with the draft, but I wanted to sneak in a couple interview questions. Is that okay?
No problem, Kathy. It's always good talking with you. What do you want to know?
For anyone who hasn't been paying attention the past couple of years, how would you define your personality?
Everything I do has a purpose. People like to say they're 2 steps ahead. Well, I'm 20. You can't survive on sheer strength and athleticism. You need to be scheming and calculated.
Speaking of looking ahead, what can you say about the rumors that you'll be selected at #1 overall tonight?
I'd say it's something I could use in my favor. Perception is reality, right? Well, if I'm #1, that just makes my opponents perceive me to be that much tougher to beat. I'll use any advantage I can get.
Well, I know you're busy, so I'll let you go for now. Thanks again, and good luck with the draft.
Good to see you.
Hey, boss.
So how you feeling? You ready for tonight?
I've got all the angles covered. Kind of like this wrestler I used to watch growing up. What was his nickname? The Cerebral Assassin?
Never heard of him.
Yeah, I guess he didn't amount to much.
Good one. I gotta get going, but you should be proud of everything you've accomplished to get here. You've earned it. See you out there in a bit.
It's time to kick off the WWE Draft.
Thank you. But tonight is not about me. It's about launching this company in a new and exciting direction. And that all starts with the announcement of the top overall pick. So let's not wait any longer. With the first pick in the WWE Draft, Raw is honored to select the future of WWE.
There they are, the #1 pick in the WWE Draft, and wow, it's a good one.
Talk about making a splash. Adam Pearce got himself a generational talent.
We heard all the rumors, but seeing this play out now really lives up to the hype.
Good luck topping this SmackDown.
Stand by. There's some kind of technical issue here.
Talk about ruining a moment.
What the heck?
Who was that?
Oh, where's security?
Can someone explain what just happened?
Okay, got it. The draft will continue after this break.
First of all, I'm sorry about what happened out there. We're working with the authorities to get to the bottom of it, but Hunter says it seems like it was just a random, unstable...
We have a good relationship, so I trust you and Triple H to figure it out. I am curious how a random...
I wouldn't assume the two things were connected. Could have been unrelated technical difficulties. Either way, I don't think it's anything to worry about. Better to focus
I can handle my own strategy on how to deal with this.
I'll set up a match for you next week on Raw, and it'll be against a local competitor you'll be sure to dominate. After that, no one...
That attack came out of nowhere. Are you okay?
Hey, Troy. I'm a lot more angry than I am hurt.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. The perfect way.
You got any idea who was under that mask? Because that's who I'd like to get my hands on.
I do not. However, since I got promoted, which was definitely based on merit, not because Roman Reigns landed on me at WrestleMania and Triple H felt I've been put in charge of booking the matches for our live events. You should be congratulating yourself, because I've got my...
I appreciate it, Troy. But I'm focused on figuring...
That's exactly why you should compete in some live...
Fine, Troy. Next time you have a live...
You're the best. Thanks so much.
Hey, you all right? Not how I imagined draft night going, but we've both seen stuff like this in WWE before. On to the next thing, right?
Listen, I know management wants us to brush things like this under the rug, but I'm not sure it was a one-time event. Besides, how does some random person get access to the Tron?
That's what I said.
Look, if I were you, I'd keep your head on a swivel. I'm just speculating, but this could be the start of something bigger.
I agree. I'll be ready if and when something happens again.
Here's your punching bag for the evening.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Louisville, Kentucky, weighing in at 260 pounds, Adrian Buck!
I'm not really...
The first overall draft pick is ready for action.
This man is no stranger to a WWE arena, but it's got to feel different stepping into the ring for the first time as the #1 overall draft pick.
I'm sure it does, Byron. But now that the bell's rung, he's not the #1 pick anymore. He's a superstar on Raw who's got to fight and compete just like anyone else.
And he's got a target on his back now. If he doesn't prove he can live up to his reputation, no one's going to care where he's drafted.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm.
Dropping the knee for more punishment.
Ooh, double axe handle connects.
Oh, moonsault! Man, did you see the height on that?
Not so fast. Hurricane Rana.
Some might call that showing off, but what a display. What a way to flaunt your abilities.
Adrian looking helpless to every attack.
Yeah, Buck's got getting the cover here. Eye in the end.
And the referee stops the count before 2.
Doesn't bode well if you still can't get more than a 1 count by now. And into the turnbuckle he goes. Oh, of course, altering clothesline. Oh, ouch. Narrowly escaped.
Oh, God.
Disrupts the attack with an elbow to the gut. DDT!
He's in complete command here.
Attacking again and again. It's all him right now.
And heading up top.
Taking his time, preparing to attack.
Lift off!
Oh, a diving Hurricane Rana. You have solidified your name as a top athlete when you're able to pull off that move.
Breaking their face.
Could that be enough?
For the win.
What a resounding victory here tonight for the #1 pick.
I agree, Byron. That was pure domination.
The hell? Not this again.
It's the same attacker from the draft.
Where's security? Come on.
I guess he's taking matters into his own hands.
Good. I'm sick of this.
And this time, they're not getting away.
The masked assailant is regretting this now.
They might not be masked for much longer.
Is that Tony D'Angelo from NXT?
Not surprised with his track record.
We're going to go to commercial while we sort this out.
That's enough! Sit down and stay there.
What are we going to do with him? We're going to get some answers. And we're going to get them right now.
You have no idea.
I have a lot of ideas. And now we're going to start figuring out which one of them is accurate. Start talking.
The new era has arrived.
I know you're known for these types of attacks, but why did you target me? Jealous that I was the #1 pick and you weren't even drafted?
It's not always about you. It's about us. Them. All of them.
How'd you mess with the Tron? Got someone from your family helping you out?
Make the right choices, and maybe you'll find out someday.
I think I've had about enough. We'll settle this when you face me in a match next week. Now get this attention-seeking Mafia wannabe out of here!
So you got the bad guy, huh?
Well, looks like it.
I know Triple H and everyone is telling you this is over now, but I still think there's...
I think so, too. I don't think D'Angelo would do this on his own. Whether it's his family or...
Exactly. And the entire roster should be on the lookout.
We're certainly no strangers to surprise attacks and deceptive actions, but this match feels especially personal.
You're not wrong, Cole. I'm honestly impressed the #1 pick had the self-control to face Tony D'Angelo in the ring rather than roughing the jabroni up backstage.
D'Angelo ruined 2 big nights, and tonight his target is looking to ruin Tony D'Angelo.
Bang! Crucial counter there. What a forearm.
Oh, round and round we go. Tilt-a-whirl head scissors.
Oh. Turns it around.
These two showing how well they know each other.
Into the DDT.
Oh, boom. Here we go. Beautiful senton. Throwing all caution to the wind and flying around like a bat out of hell. Delivered into the barricade. Good luck catching your breath after that.
And now Tony is getting beaten down.
Tony might be feeling a bit rattled.
Oh, it gets put into the barricade.
Get a big boot. And that's got to disrupt Tony's focus. He gets into the ring. Springboard. Ah, crash and burn.
A huge miss. There's bad timing, and then there's whatever you want to call that.
From way up.
Oh, no, went big and pays for it.
Look out! Slingshot crossbody? That was ridiculous. Tossed caution out the window, and it paid off.
Adrenaline is through the roof now.
He gets back into the ring.
Enziguri finds its mark.
And now he's just facing an unyielding assault.
Yeah, this is not the situation he wants to be in.
He's gearing up for something.
Someone call a dentist. And he avoids what was coming. Oh, D'Angelo anticipated that. Talking some trash to their opponent.
Breaking their face. Are we about to see it? Delivering a Falcon Arrow.
D'Angelo down, and he might be out.
This is more than a win. The #1 draft pick can now move on and focus on bigger goals.
Good riddance to Tony D'Angelo and whatever this was all about.
Now what?
Is that Charlie Dempsey?
What the hell is going on?
That's certainly Gigi Dolan.
Trick Williams from behind. What is happening?
And now Tony D'Angelo's recovered and joining the NXT champion. Clearly D'Angelo wasn't acting alone in all of this.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a common theme here, guys. We got to get some help out here.
This is a full-on invasion.
And the invaders are all from NXT.
We need help back there, right now.
Adam Pearce is trying to intervene.
Nikita Lyons with a chair.
And Pearce goes down too.
The NXT Unity Tag Champions have taken out CM Punk.
And Charlotte gets nailed too.
This is insane.
Please, somebody, anybody, do something.
We are under siege.
It's Bayley and Kevin Owens.
Finally.
You can't just come in here and do this without repercussions.
What the?
Bayley and KO are part of this? Are you serious?
What are we witnessing?
If you couldn't tell, this is a mutiny. Current and former members of NXT have united under one cause. We will no longer stand by and be treated like third-class citizens.
Members of the board, do we have your attention?
We will not stop until NXT is the one and only brand left standing in WWE.
I'm just about speechless.
We've just witnessed pure anarchy.
It was a mutiny, Saxton. Bayley said it herself. Unbelievable.
Well, it's over for tonight at least.
Who really knows at this point?
I might be out for a bit after what they did to me. But the second I'm back, I need revenge on the NXT Unity Champions and every single person involved.
I'm with you.
Good. But don't forget I warned both of you that this would happen, and no one listened.
I was wrong. I know. But this isn't the time to point fingers.
Yeah, it's the time to start listening to me. No one around here can be trusted. No one. This could go all the way to the top. Who created NXT and would stand to benefit from all this? Yeah. Chew on that for a minute.
Look, I've already spoken to Nick Aldis, and we're gonna work together to fight back against this NXT mutiny. Raw and SmackDown are a united front. But we need a leader. I drafted you #1 for a reason. I know you can step up to lead the charge.
After what they did to me, I don't need convincing. But what are we getting ourselves into? You heard what Punk just said about Triple H.
As usual, Punk's way out of line with that comment. I've been working side by side with Triple H the past few weeks to figure out what's been going on. There's no way he has anything to do with this.
I don't know what to believe at this point. I do know Punk was right about being careful who we trust, though.
I know. It seems like Bayley and KO have convinced most of NXT to join them along with some other big names from our side. And we have to assume that
Then it sounds like we need to find someone from outside of WWE who could step in and join the fight against NXT.
You got someone in mind?
I do. I know just the person to turn the tide. They're from... They're from MMA.
Okay. But how does that prove they're not secretly working with NXT? How do you know we can trust them?
We grew up together. When you know someone for that long, there's a trust that's been built up for years.
All right, sold. After you get them on board, let's talk next steps. And don't wait too long. We need to move fast before this NXT mutiny strikes again.
Hey, it's been a minute.
I know. Thanks for...
No problem, but...
Isn't fighting?
I thought they were more...
Not to mention...
So you're saying I was your own...
Best.
You know I'm ride or die with you. Let's...
Great.
Go for the 3 count.
All right. You do that, and I'll get to strategizing.
Haven't changed.
All right. Show Sammy why you're the only person on Earth I'd bring in here to watch my back. Show me some aerial offense. Keep the pressure on! Don't give them room to breathe! You're gonna fit in just fine here. You're doing great! Keep pushing!
One.
Remember your training! You've got this! Don't be afraid to use the ropes!
One, two, it's over. Ring it.
So, this is how #1 draft picks live, huh? Nice.
The tour bus is nice, but more importantly, it's private. We need...
Good point. What about the GMs, though? Can we at least trust them?
Yeah. Pierce and Aldis are vetted, and they've given us full authority to counter the NXT mutiny movement. CM Punk will be helping us too.
Whenever I was in a tough situation like this fighting in MMA, I learned... scheming and calculated.
Well, since you just basically dropped everything to come in here and help me...
NXT is going to be ready for you to strike back. But they don't know I'm on board yet.
How so?
We're going to hustle them, embarrass them, and when it's all over, walk out with their...
Solid plan. It's exactly what I would have done. But...
I know a guy who can get me into the performance.
First things first, you're going to explain just how the hell you got in here. The Performance Center is official NXT Mutiny territory now.
Chase got us in, right?
That's right. I'm Chase. Used to train here a few years back. Still think I got a raw deal. Before that, I was a popular minor league...
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, I still had my old badge. Plus, it helped that I kept it...
Freaking Todd! This really is his last strike.
We're here to show Mutiny just how great me and Chase are. If you want to take down Raw and SmackDown, you need to sign us.
Is Shawn Michaels still here? What about Corey Klein?
None of them are here. You're dealing with me, okay? NXT Mutiny signed me to be their top producer.
I told you this was a bad idea, Chase. Let's just go to SmackDown or Raw, where they recognize me.
Wait, they have? You know, it just so happens that the NXT...
You won't.
Just remember, if this works out, who gave you the big break. Now... I'm happy you two came in today. Lexus and JC were just... telling me they wanted some real competition. But I guess... you'll have to do. Kidding! Let's see what those Raw and SmackDown GMs were so interested in. I have a whole bunch of ideas for how we can freshen up NXT. Bringing back the shaky cam every time someone gets hit, 3 cuts per second. Bailey and KO are gonna love it. I call this the Performance Center, not the Flop Around Center.
Tag is good.
You might want to reconsider that mascot career, Chase. You two auditioning to be wrestlers? Or are you going for more of a second stage improv comedy vibe?
Tag was made.
And you two were supposed to be hot free agents? I don't get it. I don't know if I'll be sharing this footage with the bosses. My new Mutiny business cards are gonna be amazing. We're talking next level. Maybe you should chase after a new career. I got a million of them. JC, I'm sorry. They said they were good. What?
There's the tag.
You two are making Lexus and JC look... like wrestling gods. Can we pick up the pace? I just remembered that I have to pick up Bailey's dry cleaning.
One, two, that's it. Ring the bell.
We weren't ready for that match, Troy, but I promise the outcome would be different.
Speak for yourself. I was fully prepared.
I'll handle this, Chase. So, what do you think about a rematch, Troy? Thank you. I accept your...
Perfect. The Unity champions are gonna look great. And Bailey KO?
Anytime.
And this is definitely not the pairing we were expecting.
I had heard that the #1 draft pick and their partner here tonight were tight, but I didn't expect indie wrestler Chase to be pushed aside.
I don't know who's more surprised, us or Lexis King and Jacy Jayne. They planned for a cakewalk and instead got a match against one of the best WWE has to offer and their debuting partner.
Let's see what else the challengers have up their sleeves as they battle for the Unity Tag titles.
The following is a intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unity Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. How much might a surprise change like this affect the Unity Champs' game plan?
A heck of a lot. Everybody in the arena expected an indie wrestler named Chase, and instead, we have the WWE debut of a formidable partner for the #1 draft pick.
Well, not to mention it was a very sneaky and shrewd strategy to pull this switch on Mutiny. King and Jayne have got to adjust on the fly while already in the thick of things.
Got their opponent set up.
Oh, drop kick to the back.
Never saw it coming.
Momentum entirely against Lexis here.
Lexis isn't showing the capacity to fight back.
That maneuver goes to show you how much speed kills. Goes into the corner.
Oh, right to the body.
It's moves like that, moves that show true teamwork that just might end up turning challengers into champions.
It's those kind of maneuvers that can threaten the championship tonight.
Uh-oh. Face first.
He makes the tag here.
A running Hurricane Rana.
The champ using every tool.
Oh, look at this. Oh, this is so unique. Look at this.
There it is.
Win. And he gets his shoulder up before the count.
Keeping a loss at bay for now.
Locking up here. Oh, poke to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
Jacy eats a clothesline.
But Lexis came with the belt shot.
And the referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes.
Is that the wrestler Chase who is supposed to compete tonight?
Credit to the challengers for throwing NXT off their game.
Hold on. Spear on Jacy Jayne.
Looks like his eye's okay.
Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down onto Jacy Jayne with the cover.
That'll do it. We officially have new Unity Tag Team Champions.
We just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Chase.
Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now taking their Unity tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
I saw what you did by pulling a fast one on NXT and winning. their unity.
Thanks. I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny. We've known each other.
I know all about you. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it. So this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a cat.
Is it, though? Like you said, you're too close to this. Might be clouding your judgment.
I know you're new here, so I'll let that slide.
Bottom line, we're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you tricked them into defending their Unity titles.
Thanks. I guess that producer Troy was fired by Mutiny for his screw-up and is now groveling to get his job back with us.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. You got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me.
I know you will. Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the...
At least Aldis and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient.
We spoke to him, and he insisted it's what's best for business. I guess we have to take him for his word at this point.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any Mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my...
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on?
This is the one everyone's been waiting for. You up for it?
And from Montreal, Quebec, Canada,